You know, once again, I'm going to do one more video on this bootlicking clown, Sheriff David Sambo Clarke. How much more buffoonery, and imbecilic behavior and screwball comments? How much more do we have to hear from this clown to know that the governor, I'll put it this way, this time he stepped overboard. Even Governor Scott said that this man told her he erred or he fabricated. In other words, this man told an outright bold-faced lie even on Governor Walker. And like I said before, there's more calls from state representatives who want this man removed from office. It has gotten so uptight, so. The rhetoric has gotten so outlandish. So even he has said that he will not run for senator of the state. And like I said, this buffoon, this clown, he has pushed it so far with his lies and his imbecilic behavior and his nonsensical rhetoric until the governor's just ready to bam to knock him out of office. I mean, it's terrible. It's tragic. Can you believe that this buffoon, he has a book? And I just want to say something. Maya Angelou once said, when a person shows you who they really are, believe them the first time. When you show me your true colors and you're telling me who you are, I'm going to take you at your word because I believe you. You can tell me anything you want. When you show me the real you the first time, I believe you. This man is not only dangerous, he's a menace. As I pointed out in my first vid, how he calls other black people racial slurs. But he don't want you to call him, use the same rhetoric and racial slurs towards himself. Now it's that bad, it's that disgusting that even the governor is just tired of his buffoonery. Now he bought a book. I mean, he wrote a book, this clown. I wouldn't waste 10 minutes. I will not waste a dime that it would take to buy a roll of toilet paper to read his buffoonery. He is an absolute jerk. He's no authority on the black race, even though he's black and he pretends. Oh, no. I'm sorry. I corrected myself. He forgets that he is an African American. He forgets that he himself is a black man. Okay, I'm going to read this short story. This is coming from the governor now. How much more do we have to see and hear from Sheriff Clarke before we believe who he is? I just pointed this out. Yesterday, Governor Scott Walker responded to an excerpt from the Milwaukee County Sheriff's new book, agreed with his longtime aide, R.J. Johnson, that the sheriff made up, told a lie about the story about his interactions with the governor. He lied. He didn't have these different accounts with the governor that's in his book that he reportedly took place. If the governor can't trust Clarke to tell the truth about interactions with him, how can he trust him to tell the truth about his other scandalous activities? Why should the governor take his word that he was not responsible for the county jail deaths that is under investigation. This man, do you remember that this man, this clown, this buffoon, let somebody die of thirst in his jail? And I think altogether there's about 4 people that died under his bed. I'm not going to say, let me keep quiet. See, this buffoon with his imbecilic behavior and activities are an offense to not only African Americans, but white Americans and all other Americans. He's a complete skin crawling, stomach turning disgust. He's a jerk. He's an imbecile. To come on TV, talk bad. I'm right here to do. Let me get one thing straight. I hate a thief. I hate drug dealers to the fact that not the person itself. I hate the actions, the things that they're doing, the illegal activity, because it causes problems for other African Americans and other honest Americans. I'm like this. If you have the opportunity to work, which a lot of people don't, but this is why we need to open up businesses in our own communities. Stop teaching your children how to be good workers or employees and teach them how to be entrepreneurs. See, some people are thinking right now that, which it is, integration has done more damage to the black race than a lot of other things that have been pushed on you. In other words, we have been marching up and down the street for 50 years, and very little, if anything, has changed. Do you understand? These democratic liberals are I'll put it this way. Malcolm X said, these liberals have smiled in your face and have stabbed us in the back. He said he could understand Republicans. But these liberals, you be careful, because I mean, what a bunch of phonies. I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to go so far as tell you, I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Most politicians are as full of crap as a constipated elephant. They're nothing but liars. And you'd be surprised to know how many of them are lobbyists. They're getting paid to fight for bills that'll fatten the pockets of the people who supported their campaign. Look at the CBC, the Congressional Black Caucus. You have about 45 people, and this one, and they're not even really the Black Caucus, but they took their name to fool black people. These people are lobbyists. They're lobbyists. And you know what they're doing? The private prison industry, of all things. Those people are in the pockets of these people. Now, about 8 or 9 members of the real Congressional Black Caucus, which one of the starters was Shirley Chisholm, a good fighter. Now, I admire her. She was the first African American who well, that's neither here nor there. But the thing that we have to watch is we have to pray for this nation. And we have to pray for, yes, Donald Trump to get it right. And Lord, place some good, honest, God-fearing people in the House of Representatives and Congress, because we really need it. And put your laws, I pray that you put your laws and your desires, as Donald Trump said, that the people, all Americans, will be taken care of the right way. Jobs for people to go to, schools, even the HCBUs, Lord, will be financed. I'm just praying that there's some money that'll be given to them, that they get the grants that they need, because they do a lot of work in the African American community. Something like this clown, and I'm going to tell you something. Sheriff David Clarke need to be thrown out of office. And let me tell you, see, this is about these type of people, and don't get me wrong, I'm not prejudiced. But him and his big mouth, he has done nothing positive for black people. He's not even married to a black woman, and I'm not racist. I mean, there's nothing wrong with interracial marriages, but you watch these people coming up and talking all this trash about people. You understand that? He does nothing positive for anybody, and he's a liar. He's a house Negro. That's all he is, a house Negro. He's a disgrace. I had to come back with this. I know that it's just too much of this guy. How can you believe him? He even lied on the governor in a book that he's already written. I wouldn't waste a penny of it. I'd go buy toilet paper first. Lord forgive me. Lord bless it. Bless this country. You folks, I pray you have a good night rest. And Lord help America. Bless America. Because we really need it. God bless folks. And thank you for watching.